This incense comes in a brown paper pack. It's a very nice nice kind of a package like that, and it is tied up with the jute strings. It looks very nice, gives a very nice organic feel to it. If we talk of quantity, the incense is around 15 grams, and like I said, it translates into around 10 sticks for these incenses. So that's Liberty Holy Rituals again, Palo Santo for you. Let's explore this today. Namaste all you fragrant people, and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So we have again Liberty Holy Rituals here. This is a very nice black and orange. So yesterday was black and magenta, this is black and orange, and like I said, it's 15 grams and the packaging is the same. You can just see that. Holy Rituals helps you to be the very best version of you. It is a ritual of purification, clearing out negative energy, helps you relax, unwind, and also connect to your sense of spirituality. So that's what they have to say about holy rituals. Now the incense that we get inside is this normal line incense, which is machine made, and it has a lot of masala on top. And the bamboo core is beige in color. This is like that. It's strong and smooth and sturdy, and going by its length, of course, it's going to be there for around 45-55 minutes. That's the kind of burn time it has. And this also has a very nice natural masala kind of fragrance with a hint of sweetness to it. The sweetness is not as much as we had in incense, but this also has a hint of sweetness to it. But because I don't know, I have never really smelled a Palo Santo fragrance, so I really can't, I don't know what exactly that fragrance is like. However, I'll let you know what this incense fragrance, I'll just decode the fragrance for you. You might just wanna, if you have ever tried Palo Santo incense, or if you have tried this Liberty Holy Rituals Palo Santo, just let me know what has your nose been able to pick up from this incense. So let's just see this. When we light up the incense, the smoke that you get is exactly what you had in the top note. It is that nice masala kind of an organic kind of a fragrance with a hint of sweetness to it. I do get a little bit of resin and some kind of wood, that feeling of a burnt wood to it. But I exactly can't say if it's Palo Santo. But of course, if they're saying Palo Santo, it is like that. It is to be, it's going to be Palo Santo. But because I do not know the exact fragrance of it, but there is something, a kind of fragrance, a kind of wooden fragrance that I've never smelled, so probably that is Palo Santo. And of course, once I try some more Palo Santo incenses, I'll be able to be sure of the incense, of the Palo Santo fragrance as such, like for sandalwood or Google or any of those things, because we've been used to that fragrance, so we know by the whiff that this is sandalwood or this is rose or anything. But because I've never smelled Palo Santo, I really can't say. But I do get a kind of wooden fragrance which is different, which is something that I'd never smelled earlier. So this is like that nice masala kind of incense with sweetness to it, with a wooden note to it. There's a resin kind of a note as well, which is a common thing across in most natural masala incenses. So that's the kind of fragrance note this has. If we talk of intensity, the intensity is nice and mild. It's somewhat near 4. That's the kind of intensity on the intensity scale of 1 to 10. This is tier 4, so which is like just a little bit less than the mid note. So that's the kind of intensity this has. If we talk of diffusion, the diffusion was in my entire house. So if you have to light this up out in somewhere out, or in a bigger space, if you want some fragrance in a bigger space, this is going to be a good one for you. If you have a spa or a boutique, these are the kind of fragrances that you would want there to give a nice organic, pious, devotional kind of ambience to it. Especially very good for studios like places, where you have, say, yoga or stuff like that, so this is going to be a really good one. So that's the kind of diffusion it has. If we talk of retention, the retention was mild. It wasn't like really to a large for a long time. So the active retention was for around an hour or so, and the passive retention was around 3 hours or so. So that's the kind of retention this has. So that's the kind of incense this is. I like this incense but because I like the incense one more, so to me this is a 4-star incense, and I really liked it. It gives a nice organic feel to your place. So you know, if you're looking for something like that, if you just want to relax with yourself, unwind, do some kind of meditation, this is really going to be a good one for you. And I like the packaging of it, you know, and I really like this incense. So that's the incense that we had today. This is Holy Rituals Palo Santo. Now the quiz that we had yesterday was, which is the incense fragrance which is very dear to Hanumanji? So the answer is Mogra or jasmine. So you know, it's very famous to whenever people are doing Hanumanji's puja, or especially if you're doing sadhana, it's a very good practice to use Mogra or you know, jasmine based incense fragrance, or even oils they use in diyas for Hanumanji is the jasmine oil. So that's one fragrance which is very dear to him. And so that's the quiz that we had yesterday. Now the quiz that we have today is, name the incense fragrance which is very dear to Krishna ji. That's the quiz that we have today. So I will not be doing an episode tomorrow because it's Holi. I just want to relax, unwind like everyone else. So I just wish all of you a very happy Holi, and we'll be meeting after Holi. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned something from it. If you think somebody else can learn something from it too, share it with them. If you liked it, give it a like. This is Dolly Cha here, and I thank you so much for watching this episode. Till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.